In tonight's Rebound Detroit, just 50% of Americans say they are comfortable returning to the gym. That's according to a new study by RunRepeat.com. In fact, we found several Metro Detroiters pumping the brakes on going back because of the mask requirements and safety concerns. So, what does that mean for people locked into a contract with their gym? 7 Action News reporter Amir David talked to the area's top gyms to find out.
To return or not to return? It's the question many are still wrestling with, and gyms understand that, many of them making their policies more lenient. But just how lenient seemingly depends on what kind of plan you have.
Right now, I don't really feel that comfortable going back.
Despite being welcomed back to her Detroit gym, Michelle Taylor says she's not ready to return. Out of an abundance of caution, she's choosing to hold off and focus on home workouts instead.
I actually bought one of those rebounders that everyone's talking about.
Meantime, over in Dearborn, Angela's on her Deli Sickler is also choosing to keep her gym membership on the back burner.
I've been doing a lot of walking when I can, preventing catching COVID. I think that is my biggest priority for myself and my family.
These women, just a snapshot of the thousands across Metro Detroit unwilling to return to their pre-pandemic routine.
I can't imagine working out with a mask on.
It's high intensity, and I personally don't know if I want to do that wearing a mask.
But the big question for those in their boat, some of whom are holding on to pricey memberships, is what gyms are doing to accommodate.
For the first 30 days that we're open here, they'll be able to instantly cancel their membership. We've also allowed people to freeze their membership for 30 days for free.
At high-end gyms like Orange Theory and Lifetime, we found month-to-month plans offering gym goers waivers on membership freeze fees and in some cases, free cancellation. But those with a prepaid contract are facing a more rigid policy. For instance, at LA Fitness, Powerhouse, and Anytime Fitness, we've learned contract holders who don't return will not be refunded, though you would be free to return when you're comfortable.
Sometimes in contracts there's a clause that says that the business isn't liable if there's some unforeseen issues.
What would you recommend to those people who have decided that they are absolutely not going to return and they simply want out of their contract? Is there room to negotiate?
I definitely think that there's room for negotiation. This is something that's completely unprecedented. They may be willing to work with you.
Here's the Rebound rundown on what contract holders can do. Should you have a serious health condition, ask if you can terminate the membership based on guidance and proof from a medical doctor. Inquire about whether you can transfer the membership to a family member or friend who's willing to return in your place. And if you have yet to pay out the entire contract, ask if they'd be willing to accept a portion of what you owe instead.
As for those of you out there shopping a new gym membership right now, the BBB says consider avoiding any contract that'll lock you in, regardless of how much savings are promised. There's a lot of uncertainty around COVID, and it may be worth paying a little bit more per month to have the flexibility to cancel whenever you need to. Also, if you've got a concern or question you want the Rebound Detroit to look into, we want to hear from you. Send us an email, rebounddetroit@WXYZ.com. I'm Amira David, 7 Action News.
Amira, thanks.